Now we gotta pay to park. Look at the ridiculous. Start is $1.25 an hour. Oh no, that'll break the bank. Back by me, it's like $1.25 for 15 minutes. Oh, these things are looking capital. We have to make our way back. We are in the middle of Albany at Washington Avenue and Dove something. Okay, Washington and Dove, great. So it looks kind of like Manhattan, but it's like mini Manhattan. It's great. It's like mini Manhattan. Awesome. Buildings. Kind of reminds me a bit of Boston when I was there. Pretty nifty. Well, things are turning more and more capital. Here is the State Education Building. So it is here they invent all those tests for New York. And we just have a bunch of fucking retards here anyways. Look at this building. And that produces a state full of fucking retards. That's intelligent. Well, I guess he ran over this sign too. This building has a clock. That might be important. I don't know. Olded stuff. They have some air conditioners, especially these weird ones that are sideways. Here it is. And there's a statue there. And here it is, the New York State Capitol Building. The Capitol. There's a guy on a horsey over there, so we'll get closer to that. Here's the man on the horsey. So yay. Oh look, the Capitol Building is closed. That's right. See all the gates? Yeah. That's it. The whole state shut down. There's the whiff down there with her vintage 18-year-old 2-megapixel camera taking some pretty good stills. Is that like a conflict of interest or something? Verizon and AT&T next door to each other? Very weird. Here's the, look at the ornate. Ornacity? Is that it? Ornateness? I was here and I touched the Capitol building. I love New York. Right, sound like a bunch of idiots. Not just America runs on Duncan. Fucking New York does. This is inside the Capitol building. This is a fucking go nuts. It has old floors and old building things and stuff. Let's see what's out here. There's escalators and big pictures and crap. I don't know who these people's are. There's all kinds of stuff. This is one hell of a fire pipe. Now look at that. Where do you find a plumber to use such fittings anymore? You would never find that. Look how big that fucking thing is. Let me go just... Look how big that is. And the old-fashioned door closer. Check that out. Corbin? Haven't seen one of those in fucking years. Wow. Check out the elevators. There are the old school things to show what floor, but it doesn't appear they work anymore. That's a shame. This is just a weird hallway somewhere in the middle of all of this. And look at the fucking stairway with these lights. Looks like they converted everything to LED. And I don't know what's up here, but wow, that's pretty impressive. So we're on a tour, we're going in the Senate elevator, and these hands actually work. You can see maybe that one up there. The guy calls it there. Maybe they'll start to move.
I never knew that. But
I think our car is here, so we're going to have to get in. There, you can actually see it move. Oh, nice.
Where are you located? Rockland County.
Oh, very nice.
Very nice. Have a great day. God bless you.
I don't know how high how high up that is, but here's people here and that, and it goes way, 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 way down. Unreal.
yeah, of course. But please do take a seat though. Once you guys come on in, take a seat, get comfortable. We're going to be in here for a few minutes because there's a lot to talk about inside of this chamber. They stand adjourned for now, but I don't know necessarily how long they will be adjourned, so I'm going to be pretty quiet while we're up here. Welcome to the Assembly Chambers. This is the largest room in our Capitol building. We have 150 Assembly members that work into the space. They sit all down there on those cream-colored desks and chairs that you're looking at. But I mentioned to you that voting thing. So the senators vote by hand and by voice, but our assembly members vote electronically. Once they're done carving the 77 famous faces, they went back and carved faces of whoever else they wanted. Families, friends, themselves, strangers. There's about 100 of these extra faces throughout the whole staircase in his design, but it is the smallest of all three, and just one of my personal favorites. So welcome to the War Room, or what's also commonly known as the Governor's Reception Room, the Governor's Waiting Room. This is the room that you would go to if you have an appointment with anyone in the executive staff. You would check in at the desk, and then you sit here and wait for your appointment.
So there's a lot of carving here and imported stone and all sorts of crazy. In other words, they really knew how to waste taxpayer dollars, even in the 1800s. There's like granite and marble and fucking everything here is hand done. And the 1800s, you can see some electrical conduit. And the lady was saying how these skylights were restored or really recreated. So, I mean, just the ornateness of this. And we're actually heading up. The tour is over, so now we get to just fart around in the building, and we get to go back up these steps and go back to the Hall of Governors and see the asshole that got rid of plastic bags. So this is the Hall of Governors. And George Pataki, I remember from years ago, he got a pretty big one. That's obviously a newer painting because it was from 95 to 06. But we'll see, like here's this guy, 1800s, and you can see the difference in the painting. And Alonzo Cornell, also from the 1800s. You can actually see like the strokes in that. But here he is, folks. Cuomo. They named the Tappan Zee Bridge after this dick. Well, that's Mario, his son, Andrew Cuomo. But yeah, good for him. And look, it says Excelsior, like they were going to do to the New York State license plates. So Mario's son, Andrew Cuomo, is the guy that signed this bail reform law for New York State and got rid of plastic bags. Some men are born great, some men achieve greatness, others are given it as a graduation gift.